I currently see my past position and how I feel in the world and how I actually do life. So I'm not saying how I need to go and grow myself. So I currently live with my parents for free while my money is being something that is coming up for me much more. And now it's much more helpful for me to do this now. That since I'm understanding that no matter what, I have to follow the silent road. I have to follow the silent road. So that means never borrow anything from my dad and never go to him for anything. I must never ever rely upon him for anything. So what I do is every now and then I go to Liverpool shopping centre to get myself food and drinks. And that way I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to help myself, yeah? I'm learning how to help myself this way, but if I ask him first, I can show him, I can make other people speak to me first. So anyway, so I asked Jesus Christ, how does he approach my father to go to the store? So Jesus Christ says to just go my own way over here. I'll go a silent road. I'll go silently somewhere and love it that way. So it's much more how I get to travel a bit, don't I? Actually, I get to travel a bit. And it's more how I feel. I'm learning how to push myself to learn something. To never rely on my dad. So what I need to do is move out. Actually, that's what it is. I need to go live somewhere closer to the food shop. Or, listen to me now. I'm not saying I have a free accommodation over here. But that's what it is. I understand it's something that's pushing me to get out of my dad's house. But I'm understanding something now. That no matter what, that if I ask him over here, I just go to the Liverpool shopping store over here, and I just go and walk. I'll walk it over here. I'll walk it down the block over here. Each and every single day, I'll walk it to the shop. I'll walk it to the shop. I'll walk to the shop. And it's just a 30-minute walk. It's like a 1 hour walk for me while talking to you guys. And I'm understanding something now. I'm learning something quickly. I'm learning how to dwell upon my life much greater. I'm learning to understand that if I go with his car in silence, I understand Jesus Christ says, ask him first. I mean, how to ask him first? And how to ask my dad? I see anyway. I see so much more how I feel. And I know I'm learning very quickly about my life over here, but I'm learning to understand something. I have some time today to do my life coaching, but I'm never losing because I'm learning how to all day listen to music while learning to help myself with you guys. And I'm learning every single day. I'm learning every single day to do my life much greater. I'm learning how to control myself. I'm learning how to enjoy myself differently. So this means no matter what, I'm learning very quickly how I need to go and grow. But now with my mum, actually it's more different because with my mum it's something like now asking her something and stuff like that. So I see somehow that's the thing. And that's why you go alone and never rely on your family or anything. And that way you give them silence I see Kingdom Silence. So, what does Jesus Christ do in my position? I mean, does he stay over here at my dad's house, or does he go over there at Kiswas Hotel? I see Jesus Christ says to understand something. That he wants to stay here for now. Jesus Christ says that he wants to stay at his dad's house for now. Guess what? Jesus Christ says stay close to family. Stay close to family. And ask and you shall receive. And just ask. I mean, if you're going to ask something, ask your family, but the thing is, try never to talk to them as much. I mean, try never to talk to your family as much. I mean, try never to be where they are. Because they're going to leave you anyway, and try and make them come to you first. Right, so that's the thing. So eventually, you're going to be totally alone, and never go to people for anything. And just live your life. So anyway, so it's much more how it feels. And I feel much more inclining to succeed. Learning differently. Learning something different. But if I live in Kispas Hotel, I understand how to live at my dad's house. It's free accommodation. I mean, it's free accommodation over here. I mean, how much is it anyway over there? I'm looking to see exactly how much the Kispas Hotel is these days over there. I want to see straight away how much Kispas Hotel is. See, internet, everything is nice and sweet. See, it's much more how it is. I'm learning. I'm learning to understand straight away how I feel about life. See straight away how I feel. So you have to grow yourself, guys, and learn to appreciate yourself. So I'm learning how to learn. I'm learning how to grow myself in the process of helping myself. So I see search. CBD. I see here. And it's in the CBD area. I see how I feel. I'm learning how to just help myself grow differently. I'm learning how to help myself in the process of becoming I'm learning how to enjoy. I'm learning to enjoy myself. So if you guys to enjoy yourself, that you are learning very quickly about life. I can visit the website. I see the website. See that website. There's not sure how you have to feel yourself about life, and you have to go and grow yourself regardless. So anyway, see I have a website over here. See the website. Circus Space Hotel. I want to see how much the prices are right now. Let's have a look. See anyway, let's have a look. See one adult. See one room. See, $6.30 a day, $6.30 a day. I save money. So over there, I see it. See, it's $30 a day over there, so I can afford it. I can afford to live over there, but I realise it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly how to live my life much more time and $30 a day, which means I can afford to live. And I'm learning how over here it's $15 a day, and over there it's $45 a day. And $45 a day, I see it. I see $45 a day over there. So what I'm doing over here is I'm understanding something. I'm learning how to grow myself. I'm learning how my dad is just the case for now. Well, I can always use Kidspace Hotel. I can do Kidspace Hotel always. I say 45 times 14. I see it's tight. I see it's over there. Kidspace Hotel is tight living. And just affordable. Just affordable, guys. So I see. So now I'm understanding something. I'm learning something now. I've never been that way. I've never been. But it's my getaway. I can go over there and I can travel. And I can sleep one night over there and I have no worries about that. I can go traveling. I see anyway. I see what I can do over here is I gain money over here, so over here in my nice and beautiful dad's house, I have money over here. I'm saying so I have over here, so 210. I still have $450 extra per fortnight over here. So I'm saying here is the best value, so go where the best value is. So best value in numbers, so if you have more money and more numbers in a certain place, then go that way. I should go that way, but I should more how it's affordable for you. So go the more affordable way. So that's what I mean. So that's what I'm learning some nice numbers over here. So I'm learning how here at my dad's house I have such a bigger space as well. Thank you, Space Hotel. I'm richer over here. I'm richer over here. So of course my dad's house is much more better than Kidspace Hotel because it's much bigger in space than Kidspace Hotel, and that's why I'm understanding I have more space, and now that's how I feel. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. I have more space than they do, and I'm richer for it. I have a beautiful shower room. I have private over here with silence over here, and it's much more of a richer living than it is at the Kidspace Hotel. I'm learning very quickly around life, so I'm doing something nice and beautiful for myself. I'm learning that nice and beautiful feeling of love and devotion. So what I'm actually doing now is I'm looking at the 746 show of Tiesto, and I'm understanding straight away that I'm looking to help myself do a nice and beautiful job for myself. So I'm learning that nice and beautiful time. So now I need to grow myself, I need to grow myself differently. And guess what? I'm promising it's much more how I feel. I feel the most affordable way is the best way. And guess what? I'm promising the most affordable way is the best way for me, always. So now I'm focusing on what I'm saying now. Is the time to just dwell upon more words, and I'm understanding something. I'm learning to understand something, to love my life. I see how Jester has been promoting something for 4 months, in terms of 4 weeks, and I'm learning how to understand to always be promoting, understand to be promoting my shows and everything. But no matter what I feel, how popular I am. So no matter how popular someone is, of course there's always someone more popular than in the boy rich. And that's how I feel about life. That's my shit. What else do I say straight away? There's much more. It's much more how I feel. I feel that nice and beautiful feeling. So every single time now I'm looking at the nice and beautiful feeling. So what I want to do now is learn to appreciate myself. I see straight away how I feel. And no matter what I'm doing is I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning to appreciate myself quickly. So what I want to do is I'm learning how quickly I go about life. So I'm learning how to notice, how to just go and get my depot today. My depot is coming up for me now. Yes, it's much more how I feel. So what I want to do now is just let it be now. I want to help myself to understand. I've been learning some stuff today. I've been learning some different aspects of life today in different ways. And I'm learning very quickly about life. So a little bit that way, I focus on understanding something. It's much more how I feel that now I can eat some soup with noodles now. I can watch something in terms of music shows and stuff like that. I'm just understanding that I can eat some soup and noodles together. I see it's much more how I feel. That's a beautiful feeling. I learned something. So anyway, so as I grow myself differently, I'm looking to understand straight away that I want to be making more silence around town. And no matter what, that if you just talk to yourself anyway, around people, but just never talk directly just never talk directly to them. But the thing is, now I'm gonna say something. If you're making noise around people, it's much more how you have to understand straight away that they appreciate it, but they maybe never appreciate it. Which you must understand. If somebody says quiet down, quiet down. When you understand, when somebody says turn off your music, just turn off your music. I mean, if somebody is asking you to do something for them, then do it for them, but do what Jesus Christ does. I see now, for example, you have to move silently, and you have to move silently throughout life. And make sure you understand straight away that you never get arrogant, and never get so loud that other people believe that you may be arrogant. And guess what? I promise you understand that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life, yeah? I'm learning that nice and beautiful feeling. So I'm learning that nice and beautiful equation, so it's more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, other people are different, and I can see how successful I am in comparison, so it's much more how I feel. So because I feel nice and beautiful and different from my life over here, I'm looking at different aspects of life, and I'm looking for a better way. I'm learning that nice and beautiful feeling of performing. I'm performing much better. I'm actually enjoying myself, and I love my life. I'm learning to appreciate myself anyway. As I go and grow myself differently, I'm looking for nice and beautiful ways of living. So that's how I feel, and I feel different. I feel different, so no matter what, if you can live the free way as much as you can. and go the freeway as much as you can, but look to agree with other people. So what other people have in store for me over here is that I go study something. I have no worries, I want to study something anyway. So I'm not saying straight away that they want me to learn something at a business school or something like that, or to file for a business course. So I have no worries about that. So no matter what, I'm looking at myself over here. I'm looking to help myself to understand that I never get anal cancer. I never need to get anal cancer. I understand straight away that I'm learning how to develop on my life much better. I'm looking to brush my teeth as well. I'm looking to understand straight away how to love my life quickly. I learn to very quickly appreciate it much more. So try to be more silent around people, especially. So anyways, Garden State remix by yourself over here, where you have to understand that the track, it's all about the melody. With Garden State remix is such a nice and classic song. So it's really that instrumental you're looking for, because it's so repetitive but different in the way it's made. So it's much more how it is. So it's much more how it is. So it's much more how you have to understand straight away to love your life. So no matter what, I feel that no matter what, now it's time to read something now. I want to see Joe Salente and his trends in the news, and I want to see straight away Robert Kiyosaki, and I want to see anything else like Grant Cardone always on about also. So I can go and do that for myself. So I can do better. So anyway, so for myself today, I'm saying that the rich get richer through borrowing money from the banks and using the bank's money totally to make money on a plus side. I'm saying that no matter what, you have to figure out how to actually get the bank's money and how to get people's money to work it for you so that you can use total debt to make money. First, you have to understand to come up with that nice and beautiful rule. So what's a real asset? I mean, a real asset is real estate. I mean, what else can you do? I mean, you have to search for real estate, don't you? And you have to give a 25% down payment today to get real estate. And now, the odds of you succeeding today with real estate are little to none. I mean, you understand? I promise you now, you must understand that real estate today is going up in price. And it's so much more in price today than it was yesterday. And the higher real estate goes in price, the more difficult it becomes to succeed in real estate. I mean, do you understand? So everybody is different, and everybody is living a different lifestyle at different times and different intervals of life. So what you can do really is, I'll show you this, that the best way you can make real estate happen and work for you today is to make a business. And to make a business, you have to make money in your business first. And you have to have income coming in from your business. And now your real asset is you. And you're your best asset today. So the best way to make money work for you is to make money work for you. In a sense, so if you're making money work for you, you're putting your money in the best places, first of all, and then you're making events around people. And now, if you're making events around people, you make free events around people, and you build popularity. And once you build popularity, you have all the freedom in the world. Because imagine this. I mean, imagine yourself making money with those people. I mean, imagine making money from the events that you make around business. So what you can do is you can use money from the banks to leverage a business that is yours to make money. But to leverage business classes and business assets, which is you and your real estate, you first need a business. And now, a sole proprietor business is what you need. And first of all, you need to be able to make yourself become truly the best you can be. And you need to educate yourself with financial education and business education. And now, you must understand that what's important right here is to make money from the events out there and put it back into your account. So you make events for people, and of course you make festivals and events around people, and you use the bank's money to make money. Do you understand? So that's how you can actually make money. And you have to charge people at the doors. So I have one investment over here at Bonnering over here, where I can get people to come and do this nice and beautiful event for me, and I can charge people $200 at the door and make $44,000 on a day. But that's a short-term thing for me at the moment, because I have to go Germany. And right now, in terms of right now, it's unavailable, and I'm unavailable to do it now. I can do it now though, but just after the coronavirus pandemic. So what I want to do to make money is I have to figure out more ways to make money. So you can use people's money to make money, or you can use your money to make money. But the way you make money is never be in debt in the first place, but use the bank's money to go into debt to make more money than the debt that you have with the bank's money. So what you need to do is you need to borrow money from the bank to make events around people, to make a plus around people. And that's it. Now that's done through business, and that's how you achieve real estate eventually. So that's what we're looking for. And it's totally possible. So I'm understanding that other people are managing real estate, and they're gone on to manage real estate for themselves. So what it means is they're accumulating real estate by managing real estate for themselves, and they're making money for more people. And that's it. Of course, you must understand that no matter what, that a business technique is being able to be in front of crowds doing business for free. And now, for me to leverage money, to make money, I have to go where the best value is for my dollar. I have to go and give money to make money. In a sense, so how do I make money? Is money made through popularity? Of course, yes. Of course, now, you must understand that popularity is just on its own. But make sure you understand that no matter what, they're looking for ways to improve. But that's how you have to understand business. And business is making money as a sole individual. So how can I make money as a business type of guru now? I can make money teaching and pitching people on days to make money. I can pitch them totally. Now I can make the money like this, or I can go in front of people at music events, and I can make music events happen around the world and make money this way. And those are my only options at the moment. But there's also another option, which is borrowing the bank's money with the 9-to-5 job that I have to make an event around town to be on the plus side and put plenty of promotion into it and promote the joint. In a sense, so no matter what, I realize, or borrow someone's money and make money from it. But first of all, you need an asset, which is anything that's money coming in. Or anything that money comes into your account is an asset. You understand? So you need to understand to find those assets. And you need to teach yourself how to find those assets. Because that's financial education. And that's business education too. So you have to focus upon helping yourself to make something happen. So I'm not saying that people run nightclubs, for example. And during nightclubs events, they make money at the door entries. or they make business for other people, and they promote other people, and they make money from it. So promoters come and promote you, but they make money from you. I mean, you understand? So actually, that's how Armin van Buuren is going around the world, and people are going to Armin van Buuren, and promoters are wanting to promote Armin van Buuren because he sells out arenas, and he sells out the joint, and the people make money from him, and that's why he gets the deal from promoters who come to him or call his manager saying, hey, you have a thing over here, or you have a tour over here, do you want to go? Because for him it's more passion than money. I mean, in a sense. So no matter what, I'm realizing something. Now I'm important, but I'm learning how to actually grow myself in my business. And you guys have to enjoy your business as well. But business is making sure you're healthy, of course, and making sure that you have more enough money on the table for today, yeah? I mean, if you're having more enough money for today, at least, in terms of if you have more enough money in your bank account just for today, actually it's more than enough. I mean, understand? Actually, some people have $1 billion in the bank account. And what they do is with that money, instead of putting it into the bank accounts, which they put into the stock market, and they buy shares. I mean, they invest in shares that have low amount of shares, in terms of shares that are low in price, and they buy those shares and they invest in those shares because on the way up they make more money, and they never sell. And I understand that. But that's where people like millionaires go. And I understand that Robert Kiyosaki invests in Bitcoin and also in gold and silver. Because he understands that the Bitcoin is going to go all the way up. But is it really? Because I believe that the stock market is something that's going to go away from this world. I promise you. I believe that the stock market is never going to become available in the future. I believe that the Bitcoin is just a big facade. I promise you. I believe that the Bitcoin is something that's going to be totally disapproving of everything. And that everything that Bitcoin is going to fail. I believe that totally. Because I feel that the Bitcoin is something that makes people slaves. And there's no freedom in Bitcoin. I promise you, there's no freedom in Bitcoin. But the rich get richer and the poor get poorer because of Bitcoin. So, when there's no Bitcoin anymore, actually now, there's no more plastic money anymore either. And now, it's a freedom world. And this is what I believe. But now, for myself to succeed in business and real estate and all the 4 quadrants of my life, in terms of employee, small business owner, and big business owner, and investor, I have to find myself doing much more greater in terms of life. And what do? I have to do something great. I have to do something that's helping me move forward. I mean, how does Jesus Christ maneuver this? First, Jesus Christ can find a way. First, I have to find a way just like Jesus Christ can. First, although the business and investor side now is where I am. I'm in that side. But the thing is, I'm working for it. I'm working to find out these ideas. And what I need to do now is find those nice and beautiful ideas coming to me every single day. And I'm just going by the rules of life. It's a little bit that way. A little bit. I promise you, if I go American and I go start searching for American real estate deals, and I call up Grant Cardone and I say, hey, this is a deal here. I may get a deal. I may get something from that. But I have to be willing to search for it. And if you search and if you seek, you shall find. I mean, understand? So go for it. I understand that. I'm doing much better for myself. I'm doing much better for myself anyway. So I have to go and seek for it. So I do better. See, for my life over here, I'm understanding that since I'm actually having to go to my mum to see her, I have to go to my mum's place. And I feel that my father's words do fulfill me. And that information, and the more I read, fulfills me personally. So the more I read, the better I am. And the more I read music, the better I am. So you must understand that the more I read, the better I am. So what I want to do is read more, but I have to produce more content as well. And I have to go have a shower now. I want to have a bath. So what I do is help myself to deliver content much more. And I feel that no matter what, that very soon I have to go to sleep as well. So I'm delivering content much greater for myself. And I'm cleaning up the place so I can love my life. But I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about my life over here. I'm learning how successful I can be. And I'm learning something from everything I'm doing. That this life is different. But I'm never a shamble. I'm understanding straight away how people have to live a life and how much more investment I do in terms of my life especially, and how much more I'm doing my life with. So I'm doing something different all the time, and that way I'm enjoying my life in the process of what I'm doing. I'm enjoying myself. So it's much more how I feel that I need to make more money. I need to search for real estate deals. I need to be able to manage real estate as well. I need to learn all that for myself. But what's a smart move is partnering up. A smart move is partnering up with somebody else to do business. And you're more likely to succeed this way. So if you build a mastermind, or you have a mastermind with people and you have 20 people figuring out all these ideas, you're more likely to succeed this way. See, so I'm always doing something to help myself to succeed differently, and I'm learning very quickly about the situation here. So every single time I'm learning how to help myself invest money and interest. I'm looking for money, I'm looking to help myself succeed for I only, and I'm looking to help myself to do better, but I never do it for money. I never do what I do for money. I mean, you must understand that the rich get richer because they use the bank's money to get richer, and that's it. But that's the only way to get rich today, in terms of plastic money and Bitcoin. We borrow it from other people. I promise you, although now's this time for me to explain that what I want to do is teach more throughout my life, because that way I'll learn much more success. See, anyway, so I can see my dad's reactions always. So every single time now, if I ask my dad how is he, I mean, he'll say good. I can read my dad's reactions right now, and I can say, do you want to eat? I'm pretty sure he'll say no. I'm sure I understand something. That if I ask my grandmother, does she want to eat right now? I'm pretty sure she'll say no. I said, probably if I ask Baki Ilsa right now, does she want to eat? Or she'll say no to me. But that's her physical way. But anything that's spiritual says yes. I mean, if I ask Jesus Christ, does he want to eat today? Or Jesus Christ says, yeah, I'm always eating. I mean, yes, then. That's how it is. You guys need to learn from it. So what I want to do now is go and have a shower. I want to have a bath. I want to go to the toilet first. I want to have a bath. I want to switch off my heater. I realized something. I realized it's much more how it is. I see if I ask my did auntie, does he want to go somewhere? Well, he may say no. But it depends. You may say I have to go here, I have to go this place. So what I want to do is help myself differently to enjoy my life. But I feel right now, if I ask my dad right now what is he doing, well, she may say something. I feel no matter what, I'm looking for a better deal. I'm looking for a better deal. I'm looking to read. I'll read something with Brian Tracy, and I'll learn to help myself. I see anyway, so I just had a bath. I have a nice bath over here. So I'm making sure anyway, what I want to do now is help myself to do a life coaching video. And first I want to go get some water, drink some water for a bit. And I just want to sit down for a bit, I just want to relax for a bit. See, it's storm outside. See, my dad's over here, but the fulfilling thing about my life over here is that I can speak more words.
I see, guys, so when you're eating in a bowl, when you're eating from a bowl, make sure you pick up the bowl and eat close to your chin with the bowl. So the bowl is next to your chin, so nothing drops on the floor. I see, anyway, guys, so I'm focusing on helping myself to deliver information now. So I see a greater time now for myself to deliver information. So what I want to do is talk more words today. I want to paint a picture of what I need to do. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that my day is just starting. I'm understanding that I'm doing much better than yesterday. I'm feeling much greater. I'm making sure that you guys understand straight away that I feel I need to go and deliver content, and I need to deliver something to help myself. So I'm helping myself do much better, but yesterday I'm feeling fatigued and I was unable to finish my video program. So what I want to do right away is just go and do that right away, where I can go and finish my video program and upload it into Mega Drive very quickly. And I want to help myself to go upon brushing my teeth and grooming as well, so I can take care of myself, and so I can learn to appreciate myself much greater. So I'll do that, and then I have to also understand straight away that with my subscriptions, I feel my subscriptions is a liability, but it's actually how I need to understand something. That with Spotify, I have new music coming in, and it's more how I feel. I feel with Spotify, I can definitely listen to music on YouTube, but ads, in terms of ads, comes on YouTube, so I can actually go from Spotify to YouTube Premium, and I can actually save some money that way. But for now, I just let it be for now. And I need to go and learn something. I need to learn much more about music production, and I need to go and push myself to dwell upon something much greater. So what I do now is I just do my nice beautiful video very quickly, and I just do my way of life. See, so guys, I'm the way and I'm the fortune of life. So now I need to go and grow myself differently. So if I'm doing anything in life, I'm making sure I'm talking to you guys very much more, and I'm doing a great job at that. I'm making sure I'm learning how to grow myself in different ways. I'm exempting myself to talk in a greater direction. I'm making sure that I have more than enough success today to succeed differently. So what I want to do now is help myself to throw out the rubbish. Throw out the rubbish, and then I have to go and just read much more. And I have to do something to read with you guys. So I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to stay popular in my life, and I'm learning to understand how to talk positively. I have to talk positively with myself over here to make sure that no matter what, I have more than enough success daily to succeed much more, so I can love my life differently, and so I can live my life forward. And living forward is a way for me. So it's much more how I feel. How I feel is different. So it's much more how I need to grow myself. I have to be alone throughout life. I have to be alone by myself, living life to the fullest. And that's how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly about life. So as I pick up myself over here, and as I go and grow myself differently, I'm making sure I have more. I'm making sure I have more than enough success and power and stance to live life much greater. So that's what I need to do. Life much more is a different way of life. I need to go and study myself to live a great lifestyle for myself. So that's what I do. And I see it's cold outside. I see it's too windy. So I have to make sure I never get sick. So as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways to improve myself. And that's how I'm looking at life. I'm looking at life differently. I'm making sure I'm looking to spark attention with my life. And I'm learning. I'm learning something for nothing. I'm learning to become my best version. So what I want to do now is just help myself to explain much more around life, to be able to give. I need to be giving something for nothing. I need to be exploring. So as I explore life, I see how I am the way and I am the life. I am the fortune of life. I understand that. So every single day I'm learning how to just enjoy myself differently, and I'm making sure I have my breathing. So my breathing is very important. And when I can breathe without toxic chemicals going into my body, honestly, I feel much more alive. I feel better about myself as well. I mean, in a sense, because I'm taking care of my body. I'm never putting poison chemicals into my body. I'm never putting smoke down my body. Because I'm learning how to grow myself, and that's it. But you must understand that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly about life. And you must understand straight away how I feel. I mean, every single day I'm learning how to grow myself differently. And just do what Jesus Christ does. I mean, follow Jesus Christ. I mean, that's it. Well, actually, it's more how Jesus Christ never smoked cigarettes. So why shall you smoke cigarettes? I understand. So if you want to be a Jesus Christ follower, then follow Jesus Christ to the best extent that you can. And learn how to be alone. I mean, learn how to be alone with yourself and giving. I mean, you have to be giving something, yeah. You have to be giving life and fortune. But no matter what, I feel that I need to be doing some music production today. And I feel that no matter what, that I'm getting on top of life with my words. And life is becoming easier for me to live life. But what I want to do is help myself to live life much greater. So I'm not saying that no matter what I'm doing, I'm listening to silence, and silence is nice and beautiful. And since I have more silence in my life, I'm doing a greater job for myself, of course. And I need to be grooming myself now as well. I need to go groom myself in the process of what I'm doing. And I need to also brush my teeth. And a little bit that way. I need to help myself to enjoy. So as I enjoy myself, I do something different. So I can live life to the fullest. See, so anyway,
So as I'm growing myself, guys, I'm looking to help myself to love my life differently, and I'm focusing on my life. So anyway, so what I'm doing now is I'm learning to focus upon helping myself to grow myself. I need to go and help myself to deliver content, but it's much more how my life is moving towards the 9 to 5 job. And now I understand straight away how I need to grow myself differently, but it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that I'm learning. I'm learning how in Germany that I need to go and do my life much greater, but it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what I do today, that I'm trying my best, and it only ever works one time on the internet, and I see straight away that it's just the way it is. I promise you, it works one time, or everything works one time, and everybody is talking about just the letter 1. It was the letter I only. I promise you, they're talking about the letter I only. Those are I love you. I see now, for myself at least, I'm learning very quickly about life, and I'm learning how to understand that I have to go to a 9 to 5 job. I have to work, but just for the moment, I promise you, I'm good for the moment. And I found my credentials in the word I. I'm learning how to focus upon helping myself to grow myself, but my life is just indoors 24/7, except for 1 hour of the day. I can go out and I can go out and about, and I understand something now. I understand that no matter what, I'm learning. I'm learning something different. I'm learning to become the best version of myself daily, and I'm focusing on helping myself to have life within me, and that's it. I promise you, it's more how I feel. I feel different. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life, and since I learn about life very quickly, I'm learning how to enjoy myself differently, and I'm loving my life. So I need to love my life much greater, and I need to focus upon helping myself to have that nice and beautiful tone of life that's much different. I need to grow myself differently. So what I want to do now is help myself to just see something, to read something. I see to read something. I see to read music production now. And then guess what? Brush, it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that my life gets the way it does. And now, is my life boring? Brush, you know. Brush, you know. Brush, what does Jesus Christ do in my situation? Brush, all he can do is more words. Brush, more words in my situation right now. And that's it. Brush, now, does he learn something? Brush, all Jesus Christ does is just video programs and audio programs all day long. And talking to himself all day long. And that's it. Honestly, although I understand straight away that Jesus Christ prays in the mountains with the phone and audio programs and video programs now, these days. I'm looking at the best picture of life. I'm looking to say I love Jesus Christ, I love everything. I make sure that no matter what, I never hate anybody. I'm looking to help myself. I'm looking to find credentials in my life. I'm looking to understand straight away how I never need cigarettes, but I always have that temptation. I have the temptation to do better. And I understand straight away how I feel. I have no temptation for cigarettes. I make sure that no matter what, I'm looking for a better way forward. And I'm looking to help myself to succeed differently. And that's it. First, you must understand that if I'm growing myself differently, I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning to help myself to understand that no matter what I'm doing, that I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to help myself. But I wonder how it is. I see how it is already. I see everything how it is. See, how is it possible that my cigarette addiction is something. I have no cigarette addiction. But the thing is, how is it possible for me to get a temptation for cigarettes when I've been off cigarettes for quite a while? And now I have no temptation for cigarettes either. See, it's more like that. See, it's much more how it is. I see free cigarettes is available 24/7 in my house. Now my house is my words, but I'm talking about the physical house. Now I never need cigarettes, but in the physical house over here, there is always drugs around. There's always drugs around. And I never need alcohol. I understand that alcohol, I have no temptation for alcohol at all. I have no temptation for coffee either. I have no temptation to even buy drinks in terms of soft drinks. I understand? But the cigarettes is something different. I mean, cigarettes is something where I may have a temptation to just search up to go and have one. I understand? But that's how I feel. That I already had one. And I never need one again. I understand? I had one cigarette already. So what I need to do is let it be that way. Firstly, there's no such thing as one cigarette. Firstly, although it's such more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I have to talk in the audio program all day long. And that's it. Firstly, it's much more how I feel now these days. I feel that no matter what, as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for a better way forward. I'm looking to help myself to do great. I'm looking to help myself do much greater. But since my WhatsApp, in terms of my UCAR application, is uploading in terms of processing video, it just sends into the NiceBiff application, and it just stays there, and it just is really, let's say, the interface of UCAR processing. So what I'm actually saying is that my UCAR processing, in terms of UCAR application, is processing my video. So it stays inside of the program, and it never locks my phone either. And that's what I'm learning. I'm learning that my beautiful UCAR application never locks my phone. And that's it. Although I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to have a great time with myself. So since I'm actually having a great time with myself over here, I'm learning how to develop. I'm learning how to develop myself. Because people are running for money, and for money, people run for money. And people run for money believing that money is going to get them something. But money helps you to live life only. But it's never even the money. It's you. The money does nothing for you. Money does nothing for you. But that's how it is. And the price of living is going up while people are working more hours and longer hours to just compensate for the price of living. I mean, you understand? And that's the bubble. I mean, the bubble of life in Australia over here is the price is going living, and the price of living is going up while people are working much more to compensate in terms of 9 to 5. And you have to understand straight away how ridiculous life is like that. Life means that you have to be quick to the notion to pick and pack yourself into greatness, and it's much more how you have to understand straight away to do life much greater. And you have to get to work. I mean, how do you get to work? I mean, you have to 9 to 5 it. Well, if I work 9 to 5, then I'll work only 15 hours a week, for about 6 years. I have 6 years until that day comes. But it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that I'm learning something now. I'm learning that I have to go and do much greater than that. I'm pretty sure though money's never the way. But I'm learning to just say 6 years let's say 15 hours per week, 9 to 5. I'm learning how, that's 6 years single time. I have to be single for 6 years. Say 6 years single. Say 6 years single in Australia. I realized anyway, honestly, it's much more how I feel. I'm learning how to grow myself. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning how to grow myself differently. I'm learning how to help myself to love life. But if you have a cigarette, guess what? First, if you have a cigarette and you really, really want to smoke one cigarette only, first, what for? First, guess what? First, you just do your life and make sure you never ever smoke cigarettes. And we make sure you understand straight away to do life greater.